Hello everyone, Sparks here for another video. Today's video is not a Fallout 4 build. Today's build is Pamela Voorhees, the mother of Jason Voorhees. And the backstory, let's see. Let's say a month before she was killed by, what's the main protagonist in the first movie? Forget her name, but before she was killed by her, she casted a spell on herself. So if she would have died, which she did, she would be reincarnated to reincarnated. Don't know when, but she would be. So since when she died in 1978 by that lady in the first movie, I can't remember her name for some reason. She was reborn before the 30 years before the pre-war part of the game, and she was born 30 years before 2077. And so once the bombs fell, she made it to Vault 111, quite like Froden, but before we get to that, she was reincarnated and born to a family who both her mother and father were, well, new mother and father because reincarnation, blah blah blah. She was born to both a scientist father and a scientist mother who taught her science and technology, which she was really good at. And all throughout her school year, which she was homeschooled, she passed with flying colors and went on to become a engineer slash mechanic in the army. Sorry, trying to think. It's not just, no, that's not the same thing. Engineer is buildings. No, works on buildings, I think. No, I don't know. Anywho, so once the bombs failed, she was rushed into Vault 111, cryogenically frozen, and once she got out, she heard rumors of a guy wearing a hockey mask and went by the name Jason. So thinking it's her son, which she still had memories of her past life, she went to look for him and found him with his head not attached to his neck anymore. His head was still alive, but his body was not. So she took the head and the hockey mask. Well, left the hockey mask there. Took the head and, with her scientific skills and technology skills, she built a body for Jason's brain, and put his brain in a robo brain's headpiece. I don't know what you call it, head, and stuck that head on a Soltron's body. Okay, and with her son being back, she won't kill any more innocent people, but she will kill the raiders who decapitated Jason, and anyone who hurts her or her son. Again, she would protect him. He would protect her. Okay, with that being said, special stats. Your special sense, once you reach... Hey, go into Pip-Boy. Why aren't you not going to Pip-Boy? There we go. Once you reach level 107, your special stats will be 10 strength, 6 perception, 5 endurance, 10 charisma, 8 agility, 8 intelligence, 7 agility, and 9 luck. I looked at the wrong one. Weapons. Machete. With the serrated blade mod on it. Apparel. Heavy armor legs with the sleek and shadowed metal mods on both of them. And winter jacket and jeans, but you can't put ballistic weave on it. So that's why you have the metal legs. That gives you, for each of them, it's 25 defense. And 15, both together it's 50 defense altogether. And then 15 energy resistance for each of them. Together it's 30. I think I lost some people. Perks. So, your perks, all 5 ranks of big leagues, all 4 ranks of armorer, all 3 ranks of blacksmith, all 4 ranks of locksmith, all 3 ranks of night person, all 5 ranks of toughness, both ranks of Aqua Girl, all 3 ranks of Black Widow, all 4 ranks of Lone Wanderer, all 4 ranks of Medic, all 5 ranks of Sneak, all 3 ranks of Mr. Sandman, all 3 ranks of Action Girl, all 3 ranks of Moving Target, all 3 ranks of Ninja, all 4 ranks of Bloody Mess, all 3 ranks of Better Criticals, all 4 ranks of Critical Banker, all 3 ranks of Grim Reaper Sprint, all 4 ranks of 4-Leaf Clover, all 4 ranks of Science, and all 3 ranks of Robotic Expert. Blah. Okay. Base of operation. Taffington Boathouse, which is right here on the map. It's northeast of Diamond City. Wait, is that north? Yeah, that's north. Northeast. North would be that way. Anywho, let's see. Factions. Well, you have a choice on this. Your first pick would be either the Railroad or Institute. Or you can join the Railroad to get to the Institute. Either way, it's your choice. If you want to stay with the Railroad because you're really sneaky, why did I say stinky? Sneaky, you can join the Railroad. But since you're really smart, you can join the Institute. So either way, it's your choice. Companions, Automaton, or Jason Voorhees. Well, Automaton remade Jason Automaton, as you can see to my right. Well, my left, but your right. Anywho, my right too. But I'm talking about the character. It'd be to her left. Those are the companion is Automaton. You name it, join Jason Voorhees, and make sure you give it a Robo Brains head. You can change up the body if you want. I just made it a Sultron body. That being said, she will be killing the raiders at Nuka World and all the name raiders in the Commonwealth. Let's see. With that being said, let's get to our destination. And if you start killing settlers, don't, because Jason would turn on you and you would have to kill him, which would not make sense for this build. So, instead of killing innocent people like settlers, even though they're annoying as hell, you're going to be killing raiders and anything else that attacks you. So, Oh, make sure Jason gets most of the damage done to him because you're kind of squishy, but not very much. You can last a little while. But just make sure he... Ow. Oh, and you can do that too. Okay, this way. Let's see. Do. Super mutants. Where are you? Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, crap. Don't step. Don't come in here. Do not come in here. There's traps everywhere. I can't trigger him, but he might. Nope, he can see me. If you can send Jason ahead, he can take it. Ow. Boom. Oh, he took off the dog's head. Good job, you just killed your own pet. That's disgusting. Come on, go. Do not know how to use the door? Quiet you. No one cares. Oh, it's kind of laggy now. That's not good. Jason, go fight him. Okay, there he is. Do not. Wait. Ow. Ow. Die. No. I kill you. Boom. Also, make sure you have a lot of those robot repair kits for Jason, since he is in a robot body now. Quiet you. And give him any voice if you want. I gave him a Sentry Bot voice because I think Jason would have a deep voice as a grown up if he talked. Can he talk? He talked as a little kid, but not as an adult because. I think he just chooses not to talk. Anywho, before we go off, and before I tell you the next build, I'm gonna go back to Tapping Boathouse and show you what I did with Jason. Jason. Okay. For the head, like I said, Robo Brain head. I didn't put any armor on it. Torso, a Sultron torso with the front factory storage armor. and the rear storage armor, the factory storage armor. The recon sensor, which allows you to track targets. Left arm Assaultron with factory arm, stealth blade, and the left hand hydraulic frame. The same thing with the right one. Factory armor, stealth blade. Oh, I forgot to. Wait, hydraulic frame. Okay. Legs, Assaultron, mid-factory storage armor. The first one. This one, it gives you more defense than this one. Only by one, but it's still pretty good. Left leg, factory, and right leg's factory. Voiced, any if you want. I'm just role-playing, he doesn't have a voice. Or just stares at you as you give him orders. Paint, any paint you want. I just went with black. There he is. Oh, yeah. Yes. Next build is Tiffany Valentine. Tiffany Valentine Ray. From the Chucky movies. Chucky's girlfriend. Actually, I think it would be wife now. Since she has his last name, right? Tiffany Valentine Ray. Yeah. Be wife now. That would mean she has two last names. Anywho. Next build is Tiffany Valentine from the Chucky movies. And if you liked the video, hit that like and subscribe button. And I see you. Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And see you Sparketeers in the next one. Goodbye.